According to a new report, members of Donald Trump's inner circle seem to believe that the former president has in fact been blacklisted from Fox News. Or at the very least, blacklisted from doing live interviews on Fox News. Because, occasionally he does have a sit-down interview with a Sean Hannity or somebody like that airs on Fox News, but it's always pre-recorded. And in fact, members of Trump's inner circles who spoke to the Daily Beast actually said, they do have him on. They went a long period of time without having him on at all. And he's certainly not on as much as he used to be, but they're only willing to have him on in these pre-recorded segments where obviously they would have full editorial control. And if Trump says something they don't like, they can just snip that part out of the interview and then air it to the public, right? Well, they also, the members of Trump's inner circle, seem to have a theory about this, and they believe that it is because Fox News is, of course, attempting to make sure they do not end up in any legal trouble when Trump goes on the air and says the election was stolen and these horrible voting machine companies, they did it and they knew they did it, and then Fox News gets sued again. They don't want that, so they want to have Donald Trump in a controlled environment. But it's pissing off the Trump camp, right? Bring us on. Let him talk about the news of the day. Get his opinions about things. Let him attack his political opponents. And Fox News is just sitting there like, no, we can't. I don't know if you know this. We got to pay out about $800 million because we as a network went along with his lies and it cost us $800 million. And we can very simply not be in that position again by just pre-recording the interview and cutting out the stupid parts. Kind of makes sense, right? I mean, of all the horrible things Fox has done, this actually seems like the one smart thing the network decided to do. But let's think for a second about this. Donald Trump is mad. His campaign is mad that he is not allowed to go on Fox News and, talk about the news of the day in a live setting. Well, guess what? I don't get to do that either. I mean, David Pakman doesn't get to do it. Sam Seder's not doing it. Kyle Kulinski's not doing it. Crystal Ball's not. None of us are going on Fox News. Should we also throw a temper tantrum and a hissy fit? I mean, we're much smarter. We know the news of the day better than Trump, and we're not being invited on. See, nobody is entitled to a media appearance. I know Donald Trump thinks he is. I know that he thinks he is the best thing for ratings in the world, but that still doesn't mean you're entitled to go on a network owned by somebody else and say whatever the hell you want to say. And that's the part that gets under Trump's skin. He realizes he doesn't have the kind of power that he actually wants to have. Because again, he's still getting to go on Fox, just not as frequently and not in the settings that he wants. So he's getting like 90% of what he wants. But 90% is not good enough for him. It's got to be 100. He's got to have every bit of it. They have to bow to his whim, and they're not doing it. And nothing pisses Donald Trump off more than people not doing exactly what he wants. Because that's the kind of person he is. That's the kind of fascist leader he wants to be. And thankfully, for once, Fox News is actually doing the smart thing. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.